LankaCricket.lk as we look back on the first one-day international of the Pakistan versus Sri Lanka series. One down Sri Lanka already in a 5-match series. Avishka Gunawardana joining me in the studio. Avishka, jara gahillak ne ye namul kandone pita.
නෑ මම හිතන්නේ මම හිතන්නේ ඇත්තට ලොකුවට worry වෙන්න ඕනේ කියලා. Like we spoke about it before. We are on a rebuilding thing. So, but few things that concerns me is number one, අපි තාම පරණ විදියට හිතන්නේ අපි කොයි වෙලෙත් කියනවා stick to. We like for them to stick with 7 batsmen, 4 bowlers. And maybe Dilshan and Angelo and everyone to do that. But we still try to play with 3 bowlers and 1 all-round, which then tisara bat karana tisara way mandana මොකද්ද හේතුව කියලා 41 වෙනි ඕවර් එකේ batsman කෙනෙක් ඉඳදී යාටත් වඩා උඩින් එව මම දන්නේ මොකද්ද රීසන් එක කියලා. But හරියට order එක ගියා නම් තිසර bat කරන්නේ number 8. And Siku, අපි දන්නවා Siku සාමාන්‍ය බැට් කරනවා. Siku will be at number 9. ඉතින් මට පේන විදිහට අපි කොයි වෙලෙත් මේ ට්‍රික් එක මිස් කරගන්නවා trying to අර batting order එක ටිකක් දිගට අදින්න හදනවා. Maybe we don't trust our 7 batsmen, so that we are going to play the 8th half batsman and the 9th half batsman and a 4th half bowler. So I think for starters, only side that was worried me was they are still going with that half batsman, half bowler, half batsman, half bowler theory, which I think we need to change that mentality.
Yeah, Avishka, අපි ගැස්සෙව්වේ specialist bowlers ලා දෙන්නයි. Lasith Malinga, Suranga Lakma. Lasith Malinga didn't bowl well, so we had only 1 bowler.
Oh, මම හිතන්නේ සීකු තමයි අපේ main bowler, but මම හිතන්නේ කවදාකවත් සීකුට can play the main bowler's role කියලා. මොකද අපි දන්නවා සීකු වැඩි බෝලේ ටර්න් කරන්නේ ගොඩක් කාලේ බෝලේ ඩ්‍රිෆ්ට් කරන බෝලර් කෙනෙක්. ඉතින් සීකුට මම හිතන්නේ නැහැ කවදාවත් මේන් රෝල් එක ගහන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. එකම හේතුව මම දකින්නේ ඇයි සචිත්‍රව ගැස්සුවේ නැත්තේ කියලා. මොකද පාකිස්තාන ලයින් අප් එකේ ඔක්කොම ඉන්නේ right handers. So that's the only reason I can think of why they played Siku. But I still think අපි දැක්කා test series එකේ අපි හොඳට කරපු matches අපි හොඳට කරා matches තුනම although we lost the test series. But fast bowlers තමයි අපිට wickets කොයි වෙලේ තරම් දුන්නේ. ඉතින් අපි මං හිතන්නේ I think අපිට batsman ලා 7ක් ගහලා තිසර වෙනුවට we could have played a specialized fast bowler.
And what about the batting? Avishka ඔක්කොමලා බැලුවම කුසල් ජනිත් 26යි, තිලකරත්න දේශාන් 38යි, තිරිමාන 23යි, තරංග 20යි, මැතිව්ස් 38යි, චන්දිමාල් විතරයි 65ක් ගැහුවේ. All got starts, all couldn't go on. Why?
ඒක තමයි ඒක තමයි වෙනස උනේ මේ team totals දෙකේ. මම හිතන්නේ විකට් එක ලොකු දෙයක් වුණා කියලා. It's just that Pakistan spinners ලා had more grip and had more turn, had more basically more better than our spinners. නැත්නම් මම හිතන්නේ මේ පළවෙනි අපි අපි බැට් කරනකොට විකට් එකේ මුකුත් වුණා කියලා. ෆාස්ට් බෝලර්ස් වල කිසිම දෙයක් මහ ලොකු දෙයක් තිබුණේ නැහැ. ස්පින්නර්ස් වල පොඩ්ඩක් බෝලේ ටර්න් වුණා එච්චරයි. but 200 ලකුණු 200 විකට් 4ක් තිබුණ වෙලේ 41st over එකේ මං හිතුවා අපි we could have ended up at 275 280. That's where we lost it from there. The last 10 overs we scored only 62 runs and losing 4 wickets. That's where we lost it. But ideally one of the senior guys Anji, Dilshan, Upul could have gone on to get a 70-80 big one. If that happened, maybe we could have ended up at 280. Then story would have been different.
Avishka, we always talk about getting starts and getting out. The hard part is to get to 20, to get to 30. Why are our players not able to carry on?
මම දන්නේ මෙහෙමයි සම් ගොඩක් වෙලාට 20 25 ගාලා out වෙන්නේ one thing, experience, the other thing is fitness. Because 20 25 ගාලා ඒකට මහන්සි දැනනකොට you're mentally also tired. So sometimes your brain gives you the wrong message. And මහන්සි වෙනකොට technique එකේ වෙනස්කම් වෙනවා එක දේවල් වෙනවා. But clearly Dilshan didn't look as that's his best. මොකද international cricket match එක ගහන්නේ after the World Cup, after March. So there's a 4 to 5 month gap there. එතන තියෙනවා මාස 4ක gap එකක්. ඒ මාස 4ෙම Dilshan මම දන්න තරමින් national team එකත් එක්ක train කරේ නෑ. He was abroad, he was playing in England and Caribbean League අරගෙන එකක් හිටියේ. එහෙම වෙන තැන්වල ගහනකොට national team එකේ train කරන තරම් intensity එක නෑ training වල. So ඔය වගේ දේවල් තියෙනවා. උපුල් World Cup එකෙන් පස්සේ හරියට matches ගෙවුවේ නෑ. A tour එකේ matches ගෙවුවෙත් නෑ. So I think mainly for the senior players they were lack of match practice. That's what I can think of, but they have enough experience to carry on and overcome those things.
First test also we saw this happen. Sri Lanka didn't come out of the blocks firing. They were playing test cricket after December and now they're playing one-day cricket after the World Cup finished, and that was in March. So Avishka, nothing too much to worry about. I think Angelo Matthews will pick them up for the next game. Only thing is selection. We need to speak about that.
They should pick themselves up. Only worry is I don't know who's the main spinner is going to be, because අපිට හොයාගන්න වෙනවා ඉක්මනට ස්පිනර් කෙනෙක්. Rangan, as we all know, is like now he's aging, he's out, එළියට යන ගමන් ඉන්න team එකෙන්. Siku is not going to run through a side. We can't use him as a main bowler. Sachitra hasn't played a game after the World Cup. We don't know where his form is like. So when you're playing in subcontinent, you have to have a main spinner. It's very difficult to play with two half spinners. You have to have a main spinner. Pakistan, Hafeez, you can't say he's a half bowler, although he picked up 4 wickets and he bowls better than most of the off spinners that I've seen. So with him and the leg spinner, they have 2 good spinners, and I think that's the difference. We need to find a good spinner to basically balance the side, and I hope they'll play 5 bowlers, like 4 proper bowlers.
Avishka Karanaka Kiana, 4 bowlers. We need to play especially 7 and 4 or 6, 1 and 4. That's what we need to do. We hope the selectors are listening. We know you are on lankacricket.lk. Thanks very much. Join us next time as we preview the second one-day international. Don't forget that you can win these cool t-shirts that Avishka and I are wearing if you comment on our site on lankacricket.lk, and these t-shirts are given to you courtesy of the national team sponsor Dialogue.